Before we start, just take a notice that this video contains adult contents and talks about adult substances. Hi, hello, my name is Gabio, and welcome to Improving Health Challenge Prom 16. And today we're going to learn together that I am not a comic artist, but I can pull my own. So today's prompt is to do a one-page comic about anything, really. And so what I decided to do for that is that while I am writing currently the sequel to Oliver, or like I'm not actively writing it, I'm just like thinking about it while I'm correcting Oliver. But because I am currently thinking about these characters so much, one day I was just walking around and I was thinking of that interaction between all three of these characters and about the fact that, like, what would he think about weed and how they would interact. And I thought it was a really fun characterization, so I took it in a note. And when I came to this, I was like, oh my god, this is a perfect setting to be able to do like a comic about it. So I'm not going to read the comic, you can do it yourself. I'm simply going to talk a bit about like the creation of it. I really wanted Robbie to be like a main fixture in the comic just because I love him so much and because he is the inciting incident. And then there's also obviously Maud and Lila putting their input, and then it ends up in a full-on fight between Lila and Robbie, and that's something I wanted them to show a lot. The thing I tried to show between them, like their dynamic, is that Maud is disabled and Robbie does not care, in the sense that he will treat her the same way that he would treat anybody else, which is pretty mean. And then Lila, on the other hand, will treat her completely different because she is disabled, because she's trying to be nice. And Maud is put between the two of them, being like, please be nice to me, I'm still disabled, but also I don't need a mother. And that's kind of what the dynamic I want them to represent. And so that's kind of what I wanted to experiment with in that characterization. There's also Kay that's there, and Juliet that's like in the bottom. The actual process of it was somewhat fun. I really liked the sketching of it, and the line art went super well, and so did the color. I think my main problem with it genuinely was the lettering and the bubbles. They whooped my fucking ass. It was so fucking difficult, and it's not the kind of thing that I'm used to do. Like, I like to think of myself as an artist, but I think that this really showed that I'm not a designer per se. I still like how it looked, but I was so not in my comfort zone. Apart from that, I think I really like it. I think it's fun and it's cute, and it's like, I'm not a comic artist, but it still looks pretty good. I don't know, I like it. So see you next time for Prom 17, which took me so quick to do compared to this.